Couple more questions this week, Jim. Our next one was sent to CornyDriveThru at gmail.com from The Evil Sins. Hey, Jim, hopefully this email reaches you.
Is that plural?
There's no real name. I'm reading the name from the heading line. It says The Evil Sins. What is your opinion of Carlito as a wrestler and as a person?
Well, Carlito spent some time here in OVW, and he's obviously Carlos Colon's son, second-generation guy. And I'll say the same thing I always said to The Office whenever they'd ask me a report on him. Carlito's a very good wrestler whenever he wants to be. When he looks like he's trying hard and he gives a shit, he's very good. Otherwise, it looks like he's coasting because he's a son of a superstar in his universe, and now he's been signed and sent here to developmental, and he probably thinks he ought to be on the main roster because he'd have a good match every once in a while. I don't know whether it's dependent on if he liked who he was working with or just was in a good mood. And then next 2 or 3 would just be, eh. And so I said, he's very good when he wants to be. And he probably doesn't want to be here because he's the son of a wrestling legend and he wants to go to the main roster. And that's pretty much how it turned out. But then I think he got up there and found out that he wasn't really going to be the fucking top guy in the history of the business, which I'm not sure that he was aware of that before he got there, that they weren't going to use him as a just top main event guy. And that's probably why he didn't last real long up there. But I haven't seen him in 20 fucking years and never had any arguments with him. I wasn't that impressed because while he was here, he was just coasting, and I didn't watch any of his WWE stuff because I wasn't watching any WWE at that point.